Good day to everyone. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Um, we are going to do this video is going to be all signs, all zodiac signs, what their problems are, anything that can represent that. Um, and it's good though. It's good. It's just right now. I know it's the last Sunday, and everyone's thrilled about the next month, February, will be coming up as well. There is a time and place where we have to just be happy as much as we can. I know that our Lord Jesus Christ wants us to go into His direction, but the pandemic is just usually just messes it up, really, because there's heaven is on warfare against the evil Lord. Anyway, and we know His name correctly. So today I'm going to do, it's called 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And which means that if you're staying good, like if you're staying positive, then you're staying positive. We are going to go through the signs. So just to give you a heads up, you do like my face because it's, quite cute, and I'm a little bit cute, obviously. Anyway, we are going to do that. So just give me 1 second. Just kind of open my piece of paper here so I can go through the signs as we go along. I know that we are heading into Aquarius season. That means February, right? And that's next month. Actually, that's tomorrow. So basically, we are going to do it as we can say, and we're going to start from January and work our way down. Then if you are staying by your sign, which is Leo or anybody else, I'll do that too. Just remember that I'm using my phone to see where the signs are and what is happening as well. So just be prepared for that as well, and you will be prepared for me to read at the same time. So it goes both ways, as you can see. I usually do the other cards as well to see who's kind of feeling not that grand, but we are going to start our way. So I know that you guys were saying to get on with the reading. So I will do that too, and let's get started. Capricorn is our first one. So here we go. Let's see what's happening with Capricorn, shall we? What's happening with Capricorn spirit? Anything that's going on? Anything that is happening? Anything, spirit. Okay, so we are going to do. All right, so we have. Okay, so we got that. And yeah, oh, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Right. So what's the opposite of the King of Pentacles? And the upright card that represents Capricorn. Anything that represents that. Thank you. Here. And what's the opposite of the Wheel of Fortune reversed? An upright card for Capricorn. Right. Okay, so the Hierophant is reversed. The 6 of Swords is reversed as well. Okay, we're going to see that too. Need an upright card, please. Just 1 upright card for Capricorn. Okay, so we have the moon. Okay, so we have, basically this is what's going to happen if this is your sign. The moon. And the moon represents, I'll try to do that on my phone to see what happens. Moon. The moon represents, well, okay, well, I know that this would be for Capricorn, but this would be for Pisces. Okay, well, anyway, we're going to go through a different sign, I guess. Pisces. Pisces has, well, we have, well, Pisces is losing money. That's not good. Pisces is having bad luck. That's not good either. And the Six of Swords represents, let's see, in that area. Let's see. Six of Swords is you're resisting change and seek what is familiar, even though it's not in your best interest. This change may not have been your choice either. Go within, reaffirm to yourself why you need to make this transition. Yeah, you are resisting change and seek what is familiar to you. I get that, guarantee you, Pisces. But you know what? If you think that you're having bad luck, I know that you're having bad luck. I guarantee you. Okay, I know it's not nice to have bad luck, but if you have bad luck and you're losing money, and you're just having resisting change, you know, all of this represents basically you're having bad luck, right? Bad luck with with money, it's not good, right? It's like playing blackjack or playing roulette wheel. You want to win, but you're losing at the same time. You know, it's not good to emphasize that. Okay, it's not your forte vision. If you know what forte is, just look it up on the internet. But anyway, you have to realize that this is just your method to look at things in a different way. If you're in a negative way, just get yourself out of there, for Peter's sake. Get yourself out of there, because if you don't look at yourself in that particular way, then how you are thinking about the positive, right? If you think with the negative, just prominently. Like, don't look at the negative, because if you look at the negative, you're gonna be stuck there, right? Stuck in a deep hole, right? I always tell my viewers, just try to stay positive. Don't don't look at the negative. Okay, Pisces? Ay ay ay. Like, you have to understand that in that way. Okay, yeah, that's for Pisces. I was looking for Capricorn, but okay, next one. I'm just doing random. So we have the world. Six of Wands. Ooh, that's interesting too. What's the opposite of the world? What's the opposite of the world? What's the opposite of the Six of Wands? So Seven of Wands and the Empress. Empress. Okay, that's not bad though. So basically, we are going to see what the picture is, basically. So first off, I'm going to look at the Empress card, so I don't have to go back and forth with it. Let's see. What we got. Empress. Okay. Connect with your inner feminine energy. Be proud of what you can create when you tap into this power source. reaffirm your beauty inside and out. Yeah, basically you have to connect with your feminine energy if you are between a girl or a boy, whatever it is. Okay, so I'm going to look at the Seven of Wands here. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is. Okay, so we have Leo. Okay, Leo is in there. That's not bad. From August 12th to the 22nd. And the Six of Wands would be, let's see, in my theory. Okay, so the Six of Wands is actually from Leo, August 2 to 11th. So basically, there are two Leos here. That's very significant in this order here. It means that the Seven of Wands represents that you are maybe between, I don't know, well, it says in my defense that the Six of Wands in this category means that there's good news, reward, recognition, success, triumph. So basically you're winning at something. And the Seven of Wands, when we look at that in my category, the Seven of Wands represent coping and resistance, courage, long-term successes, perseverance, and strength. So basically you're having strength, and you're having maybe triumph, I guess, and you're maybe having completion. I guess so in that defense, but it's not good. You're doing so well. It's like I say, it's you have to in order to complete something, you basically shall pass, right? If you complete, in my defense, while you look at my face for a minute. But when you have completion and you're complete, and when you have triumph means victory, it goes in the same era where you look at things and say, oh my God, I defeated the game, or oh my God, I did the job so well, or oh my gosh, I did something that was very triumph, like, which means that you're winning on something, right? Like, I don't know, playing slots, for instance, in that category. But when you have the World card that represents completion, excuse me, got the hiccups. Excuse me again. Uh, in that defense is where you have to look at that in that way, right? When I try to emphasize this idea of looking at things in a different way, like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, which means that you're looking at it in that perspective, right? Um, it's like you're running, and then you can just make it as you can cross the finish line. If you can do that, that's great. That's great. In order to understand that, it's where you can put things into perspective. I always say that to my viewers, but that's all it is, right? If we work together, okay, if you're working together, the two fire signs here, you are doing you're doing the best as you can, right? There's no funny games to it, but if you look at it, then it's great, right? Just give me 1 second. But anyway, yeah, you have to realize that. I'm so happy that you're doing well. If you just keep it up, you can just having it, because if you triumph and you have you have good news, completion. If you're doing the best as you can, go ahead and do it. Because when I see these cards here, that I look at them while you're seeing my face, actually. When you look at these, you think, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, oh, I did that. If you just look at this in that way, you're doing the best as you can, right? when I look at the Empress card, it's reversed to me, but it's upright to you, right? The Empress, Empress is like a girl, right? Like a woman, right? And when you look at it in that perspective way, is where, if you're a girl or a guy, the girl has feminine energy, and she goes and flirts with everybody. If Leo, who's the guy, he's doing victory, right? He's having a fantastic win, even if he's playing cards against Andy Chair. I don't know. Ah, that's funny, but that what I'm saying is that if you do that, it's a good function, right? It's a good way. But well done, Leo, well done. See, not bad though. It's not bad at all. Right, who's next? Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, the Ace of Wands was reversed too. Interesting. What's reversed, or what's the opposite of the Ace of Wands? Okay, so we have 9. We have the 8. Ooh, 3 reverse and 1 upright. Interesting. I wonder who this is. Okay, so I have to read. Okay, so what is it? Okay. Alright, let's see. The 6th. Oh, this is Taurus, May 1st to May 10th. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Taurus, I got some bad news for you. Well, good news and got some bad news. The good news is you got 1 upright card. That's not bad. The bad news is you have all 3 reverse cards that I could see. We're gonna check it out. Let's see. So let's see. The 9 of Swords reversed. You're experiencing deep inner turmoil as a result of your thoughts and mindset. Fear is tripping you over your life force. Get a reality check and evaluate which fears are warranted and which are not. Release your limited beliefs and crippling fears and self-doubt. Yeah, you're experiencing deep inner turmoil as a result of your thoughts and mindset. Yeah, Taurus, you are feeling, yeah, you're having fear. You're in a negative place. I'm gonna say it right there, Taurus. You are in a negative place. I guarantee you, 100%. Because when I look at this through, okay, you have to look at things in that perspective way. I always tell my viewers that, but you guys are not getting it, okay? And I'm trying to tell you the truth here, right? Let's look at the 8 of Wands reversed. The 8 of Wands is you may be resisting change, trying to stop the flow of energy and movement. This will only make things harder, so let go and be in the flow. If you have feelings stuck, do things differently. New routines, locations, activities, get the energy moving again. Yeah. Basically you need to get like new routines or new locations. That's what I'm in my perspective. That's what I'm doing. Is where I'm moving to a different location every single time if I go out. You know, But that's what you have to do, Taurus. If you have to look at things in a different way, just have different routines, right? Move forward, don't move back. If you're in a negative place, that's what the fear is doing. That's what the evil spirit is doing. Don't let the evil spirit get to you. If you have the evil spirit goes to you, then you're stuck. You're being in a difficult place, like playing chess. Where the king defeats the queen, or the queen defeats the king, and you're in the corner. That's what the evil spirit is doing. He wants to torment you, Taurus. Don't let him torment you. Okay, it's the validation, where that's a good word to say. To where you have to look at that in that perspective way, in a different angle, in a different way. Because if you look at what the cards I'm reading to you, and you think, oh, I don't know what it is to say, you have to believe in order to take a step forward. Okay, there is two steps forward, one step back. That's what this video is called. You have to understand the way the world works. Okay, the world is like a clock, from 12 to 6, and then from 3 to 9, 10 to 4, all the numbers. Okay, I don't know why I just said that, but you know what I mean. You have to believe in order to succeed in success. Okay, if you are in a negative place, get out of there. Immediately get out of there. If you can't, all you have to do is just say a prayer to God, and there you go. He will help you. Okay, if you don't do that, then you're gonna say, "Oh my God, I did this. Oh my God, I did this. Oh my God, my life is in pain." Your life is not in pain, but the negative will get to you just like that. You know, don't let that happen. Don't, because in my defense is where you have to look at the positive. Okay, you have to believe in order to succeed. That's my motto to you. Okay, it doesn't always work, but you have to believe in that. Okay, you have to. Well, my shirt says make it some, but I, make it some. Uh, make it so. I think this is make it. I don't know. Is it KOIC? Oh, make it kick. There we go. That's what my shirt says. But that's what you have to do, Taurus. Make it kick, which means kick the negative and go through the positive. Okay, go that direction. If you look at the negative, you're going this way, you're going this way, you're going like between these two doors. You don't know which door you're going to go, But all I can say is think about the positive and not the negative, Taurus, because I don't want you to be into a limbo category. Okay, I don't know what that word means, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. So I did. So I did Pisces. I did Leo. I did Taurus. Good job. Now I want to do a few more. All right, I'll do one more shuffle. Then I'll try to see what's happening. Okay, so I'm gonna flip it over. Okay, so we have Eight of Swords. Is that right? Oh, the Four of, oh God, the Four of Wands. Ay, ay, ay. What's the upright, or what's the opposite of the Eight of Swords, please? What's the opposite of the Four of Wands? Ooh, the Knight of... Okay, and we have the Chariot. That's not bad, too. Okay, so alright, so I got something to say, whoever this is. Now, look it up. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. That's not bad, too. Eight of Swords. So this is for Gemini, May 21st to May 31st, if you are born with that. We have the Eight of Swords represents frustration. The Knight of Swords reverse is maybe you're not communicating. And Chariot, we have to look at that too. Let's see. Chariot, okay, this is for Cancer. Ooh! Ooh. Gemini and Cancer. Ooh, this could be no good. The Four of Wands. Yeah, reverse. So I'll look at that too. So if you guys are between Gemini and Cancer, this is for you. Okay, I'll read the Four of Wands reversed. There may be instability in the home or a transition to a new home. Do what you can to settle in. Ground yourself in your current environment, even if it's a temporary home. Yeah, this won't be good. So there may be instability in the home or a transition to a new home. Okay. So basically, there's Gemini and Cancer. Someone is basically having an argument, a frustration. Someone's not communicating very well. And basically, you are transitioning to a new home or you are in a temporary home. So this is just, all I can say is to the Geminis who are out there and the Cancers who are out there, this is what you guys are having, okay? This is what you guys are having. Basically what it means is that when you're having frustration with the Eight of Swords, it means that you're having frustration, okay? That's a negative feeling, okay? I basically think that you're not communicating very well. Basically, you're just not. You're having progression. You know, whatever it is. I'm not trying to be in your way, but I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, there is a time and place where you don't want to have an argument, but I guess the evil spirit probably had gotten you. Uh, I have no idea, but this is actually today's reading. I guess so. But you know, if you look at if you guys want to communicate, you need to communicate with each other. If you guys don't communicate, then you would think, oh my God, I don't like him, or I don't want to talk to you, or just put your hand to someone's face and say, I don't want to talk to you. You know, you have to understand where you have to be in a good way of looking at things, Gemini, Cancer. If you have frustration, okay, frustration does not help you. It will make things worse, okay. I believe that in my own self, okay. When you have so many negative things are going on, put them into on a piece of paper. Write everything down, then you can do it. Okay, that's all I can say is. If you guys don't communicating very well, then I guarantee you that you're not communicating. You guys are giving I'm gonna give you a silent treatment. All right, fine. If you guys are giving yourself a silent treatment, then go ahead. Okay, I'm not trying to say that to be mean or anything like that. I'm just trying to help you out. Okay, but like I can say, okay, there is a time, there is a place where you could meditate, calm down, and then your negative will be gone. Okay, if you want to look at my videos, go ahead, look at the videos, Gemini and Cancer. They will help you out. They will make you more happier. Okay, even if you look at the common videos that make it, okay, you can look at those too. But when you don't, and you have progression right now that's happening right now in the chariot place, you are into a stepping stone, which means that one false move, you're gonna fall. Okay, if you don't fall, you're on a stone. Okay, I call that because basically you have to have not a balancing act, but you are. Okay, if we look at the Eight of Swords again, and the person is all tied up and you can't get out, that means that you're stuck. Okay, because there's no one that is not going to help you. Okay, but there is a way of looking at it into a different perspective. Okay, like when I look at things in a positive way, I think of positive thoughts. If I look at it in a negative way, I have negative thoughts. And if you're in a negative, you're not acting like myself. I would act like somebody else, but I'm not. You know, and don't get that into personal. But you have to believe in order to take a step, a step forward, and not a step back. Okay, that's why this video is called Two Steps Forward, One Step Back. Because when we see the bigger picture, we have to see the bigger picture. If we don't see it in the bigger picture, then what the heck we are doing? Okay, that's all it is. That's all it is. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, you have to believe in your own self to make it good, right? Like think about the positive, not the negative, right? If you look at the negative, then you say, "Oh my God, I did this. Oh my God, I did that. Oh my God, I mess up." Well, if you mess up, then you just have to think about it and just clean it up, okay? But if you have the negative and you're stuck, then then something is hitting the fan, okay? Not into saying, "Oh my God, there's something hitting the fan." No, but there is my expression of telling you, like, don't have stuff hitting the fan. Don't have crap underneath the fan. You know what I mean? Anyway, the point is you have to just communicate. You just have to communicate. If you don't communicate, then you're stuck, right? So you don't want to do that. Okay, okay, Gemini and Cancer. Okay, just look at it in a different way. Okay, my goodness, I did lots so far. All right, what's happening with Sagittarius and Scorpio? Are they having a good time? Let's see. Okay, so we have communication. That's not okay. Ooh. I know exactly what that is. Who's the opposite of the Knight of Swords? Okay, well that fell. Who's the opposite of the Devil card? Okay, so we have the Justice, and we have the Ace of Swords. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Oh God. Ay. I'm not trying to do that, but I did because I don't know what this is. But there's something that's not good. Let me look at this on my phone to see what is it says. Okay. Swords. Ay. The what? The Ace? Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Ooh. Oh my God. So we have advantage, victory, achievement, mental focus. I have to look at the Justice. Ay. What on earth you guys are doing? Justice, did I say that? Yeah, I did. The Justice. We have Libra energy too. Oh my God. Alright, so we have the other ones that I just said. And then we have Libra. Ay. Okay. And then we have that new two. And we have Capricorn, and Devils is being anger, jealousy, self. Holy crap! Violence. Ay. This is a lot. This is gonna. This is. Oh. Okay, so we have Gemini, Aquarius. We have Libra. We have Capricorn. I think this is Capricorn as well. I have to look it up again just to see, just to double check. Yeah, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Yeah, okay. Capricorn, Libra. Holy crap. You guys are not talking. Why are you guys not talking? I believe that. The Knight of Swords is actually called communication. But still, why on earth you guys are having violence here? You guys are having violence with the devil energy. Why are you guys so doing that? You need to stop. You need to stop. What on earth is going on here, you guys? Or girls? Whatever you guys are doing. What on earth you guys are doing for? My goodness. Stay away from negative energy. Stay away from negative energy. If you have negative energy, get the heck out. Get out. Like, what I mean is, like, you have to. I know that this does not hurt my brain, but it might be later on. What on earth you guys are doing? Okay, you guys are not communicating very well, so I can see that in the reading here. Like, I guess the devil is trying to maybe take an advantage of you, I guess. And you're having justice, for God's sakes. Like, it's like someone smacking you ahead and saying, duh. You know? Like, unbelievable. Like, unbelievable here. Like, there is a time and place where you have to get the positive and just stay there. Okay? You have to, because if you look at my shirt and it says make some kick, you know, whatever the whatever it is, or make or yeah, around there. I don't know what this, make some I think it's this is a make some noise. I think it says, yeah. Not missing a kick. Now I'm getting confused with my darn shirt. Anyway, back to their own reading, Kate. Gemini, Libra, you know, Aquarius. You guys have to communicate together. I always have to say that, okay? You guys are not communicating. I believe that, okay? But why on earth do you have negative energy? Get yourself out, okay? Make some noise. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to have a good thought here. Make some noise to just get yourself in a negative place, like get yourself out of the negative place, because you have to do what I say to help you to get out. Okay, I call myself God's little helper because I'm doing two things. One is where I'm thinking about the positive, and He will help me out. If I think of the negative, then some other spirit, then He's helping me out. Like I'm helping Him out. You know, it's that priority. But you know, if you have negative energy, you need to get yourself out, right? Like you need to. I guarantee you that you need to. If you have the negative and you can't, and you're having this, and you're having this as well, it means that you're having like, well, you have someone's taking advantage of you. Someone is having bad language, because I see it in the cards, which means that violence is there. You have the Justice card, you know, and then you have the Knight of Swords. Reverse means that you're not communicating very well. So it's like there's something suspicious here. Like there's a fight going on here. Okay, I'm not trying to mean that you're fighting. No, but it's like having a bad communication, which means that it's like playing chess, and you're winning and winning, and then your opponent wins and you lose. Okay, that's what kind of like what it is where you were happy and then you're angry, or you're in a negative state where you want to get yourself out but you can't. Okay, don't go down that road. Don't. Because if you're going down that road, then what the heck is going on? You know, there is a place where you have to, like there's a place, like, you know, at your home, or whatever you are, or in a quiet place, like the library, for example. If you go into a library, you need to have positive thoughts. It's quiet. There's no sound. You know, somebody's reading a book. You know, that's the main focus of a positive. If you're in a negative thought and say, "Oh, I can't do this. I want to get out," then you are actually doing yourself to get yourself out in a negative place. But when you are going to get into that positive space and you switch into the negative emotion and turn yourself into a positive emotion, you need to flip it. Okay, it's like a pancake. It's like you have a pancake, it's going good on the pan, but you don't want it to burn. So you want to just flip it so it can be good. Okay? That's what you need to do. The emotion. Okay, emotion switch. Okay, ES stands for emotion switch. I figured that one out. But it's a good abbreviation, ES. Okay, that's what it stands for. But you have to communicate very well, because if you have bad language, um, violence, swearing, cursing, whatever it is, that's negative. Okay, if you need to get yourself out of the negative, then switch it. Okay, have emotional switch, where you switch from your angry to your positive and stay happy. Okay, because when you stay happy, you're doing great, you're having a good time, you're doing well. Okay, you have to do that. If you think, oh my god, I did this, oh my god, I did that, oh my god, I did that. Okay, it's like rolling the dice. If you hit a 1, you hit a 1. If you hit a 2, you hit a 2. Or a 6. Okay? There's 1 to 6. Okay? The odds would be 1/6. Okay? That's what this language, this communication language, this miscommunication. And when you have violence that goes to it, then nobody does want to hear the bad language. Okay? Don't let yourself go down that road. I always tell my viewers that, because when you are in a negative place, you have to get yourself out. Okay? If you are in a positive, think about the positive. Okay? Don't go down that road and think, oh my god, I did this. Okay? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work, because learning about your emotions, like me, there is a simple way to do it. You start from happy, then you go from happy, sad, angry, whatever it is. Okay, you go down that way. But if you start from happy and work from negative, you're in the negative. And you want to get yourself out, but you're stuck. Okay, so here's the negative, here's the positive. Okay, it's like science, where you have a proton and a neutron. If they work, they are magnetic. Okay, they snap with each other. If they are in a neutral, like a neutron and a proton or whatever it is, and they don't work, then they can't go anywhere. Okay, that's what the emotion is. ES stands for emotion switch. Okay, we have to get back on there. Okay, if we go back to, let's say, the pandemic, that's a negative thought, because nobody does want to talk about that. But if I transfer negatives and into positives, I'm helping you guys out. Which means if it's a girl or a guy or whatever it is, you have to believe in order to succeed. Okay, you have to triumph. You have to not communicate like this. But if it was an upright card like this, you will be communicating. But it doesn't fit in my own books. Okay, that's abbreviation. Ha ha ha. Books. Anyway, the point is, don't have negative energy. Try to get into positive energy. I'll try to think of this as my own study, to read the cards so they could help you. Okay, there is a biological theory in my own self, is where it's like, when you have negative energy and you're stuck and you're stuck and you're stuck, the only way that can help you is your friends. If you communicate with your friends, if you have text messages, if you have phones, computers, whatever it is, they will help you out, because they will help you from switching that negative and turn into a positive. Okay, that's how the ball game works. I know that this is not a ball game because they don't see a ball. Ha ha ha. Get it? Anyway, that's another funny joke. But anyway, we have to move along to another reading here. Okay, but like I say, to all the signs that I just said, yeah, just keep the faith and you'll be there, okay? Because when you have negative energy, it's not going to work, okay? It's not. I guarantee you. Okay, it's not. I'll do one more. Alright, anything that is happening between Scorpio and Sagittarius. Forgot to do those. And Virgo. Forgot to do that as well. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords. And we have the World. Okay. What's the opposite of the World? What's the opposite of the Five of Swords? Okay, the Ten of Swords, and we have the Three of Swords is reversed too. That's not good as well. Why always say, oh, why is it not good? Let me read and see, let me tell you. First off, we're going to look at the Five of Swords to see who's in here. So the Aquarius is up. Ooh. Conflict, defeat, loss, separation. Ooh, that's not good. Ten of Swords. Gemini again. Ooh. Aquarius and Gemini. So end, failure, mortality, new hope, ruin. World is completion. Okay, and we have the Three of Swords is reversed too. Okay, so let me see what's happening with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords reverses. You are sensitive to others' words and need to develop a thick skin. Let go of the hurt and it is holding you back. Look at what has triggered your feelings and work on those core issues. Yeah, basically, look at what has triggered your feelings. Okay, Aquarius and Gemini. Um, basically, in this reading, you had a completion together, and that's great. That's actually your go lucky card. Okay, because you have that. Okay, now here's the bottom line between the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay, basically in that format, okay, is where you have to identify where you're going to do. Okay, where you're going to be. Okay, now there is a way of describing this to you. I know that you have and you just defeated. Okay, you have defeated. Now, when you look at the end, like failure, and then basically you have defeat. Defeat and failure. Failure is where you're failing a test. Okay, and let's say that you are defeating your opponent, like you want to have victory. Okay, now Aquarius and Gemini. Okay, those two. Okay, you had completion, but you know what triggers your feelings is where if you were in a sad state, try to have happy memories. Okay, there is a time and place. I always say that because you need meditation. Meditation is you meditate, you're in a quiet room and you start to meditate. Try to do that. Try to do that every day. Try to do that once a day, once a week, once a month. Okay? It will help you in the long run. Okay? Because what has triggered you, um, like your feelings, okay? When you are in a positive feeling, this is what this comes, the completion. That's positive there. Okay, that's positive. But when someone breaks your feelings, and you have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, basically you have failed. Okay, you have failed about having positive energy. Now this is a negative energy. Keep yourself out of that. Okay? Now, when you look at the Five of Swords, that represents that you are defeating. Okay? You're defeating the evil spirit, as in the devil. Okay? Keep the devil away from you. Okay? Because he can wreck your whole entire life. He can wreck your feelings. He can put you into a negative state. Okay? I met him before. Okay? There's no identifying this. But yes, I have. He prowls around like a night owl, and he goes through the whole entire world. All right. The only one who saved us is the Lord of Jesus Christ. Okay. I know that there's lots of people who go to churches, but when they go to church, they get fined for it. I don't understand that. But still, go back to the reading with the Cancer, Aquarius and Gemini. You have to believe where you can have the positive energy and get the negative out. Okay, you have. So if you look at the plus sign, that's the positive. If you look at the negative sign, that's the minus. Okay, like a calculator, right? You have a plus and you have a minus. Okay, you need to switch. Okay, I always say it to the different readings. Okay, but I'm gonna say it to you. Have it a ES, stands for emotion switch. Okay, this is for you, Aquarius, and this is for Gemini. The both of you two, even if it's a guy or a girl. Okay, whatever it is, you have to have emotional switch. Emotion switch is where you have to switch from the negative energy and go into a positive energy. Okay, because when you have the negative, it will just haunt you. Okay, which means that you're going into a deep hole and you can't get out. If you look at the positive, stay there. Okay, stay to the positive on this side. Okay, on the right side. Okay, look at it on the right side. Don't look at it on the left side and say, "Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I can't." No, because when you look at that angle, okay, what I would say from the L, okay, angle is like a love, okay, that's a love for you. If you look at this is the right angle, okay, it doesn't work that way. Look at L, right, that's love, right? When you look at the word failure, then that's a negative thought, which means that you're failing, okay, and that's not good. When you have the positive, right, like defeat, example, when you're defeating your opponent like chess, make it happen. Make it. Don't break it, just make it. Because it goes to you, right? You have your own validation. It's a good word to say. And I don't know what it means, but you can look it up on the internet. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is when you have completion in your own life, have it with you. Okay? That's all it is. Because we are not making this down the line. or down the road. We have to look at the positive. We have to go from start, middle, and end. Okay? If we look at the middle, we think, okay, we are going to be this so far to get to the end. Yeah, do that. But if you have emotions like negative, you will be stuck, right? Don't go down that road. Don't. It's all it takes is find a solution to solve the problem. It's good that I just said that. So when you have a problem, find a solution and work it out. Okay? When someone triggers your feelings, don't be their friend. Because when you were friends with somebody, you have the completion, like the world card that I showed you. Okay? If you have the negative thought, then your feelings are getting triggered, and that means that you are into a negative state. Okay, don't get yourself out. Don't, because it will wreck you in the long run. Okay, don't do that, because when you believe in your own self, do it as you can do it. Okay, there's no ifs, there's no buts, ha ha ha, buts. But anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, make some noise. That's what my shirt says. Make some noise, because it will help you. Okay, it will help you. But that's all it is. Okay. I'll do one last reading. Okay. You need to know what's going on with Virgo and Scorpio and Sagittarius. Anything of those hopefully will come up. Okay, so we have the King, the Knight of Cups, the Empress. Okay. So who is the opposite? Ooh, that was a good one. Who is the opposite of the Temperance? Ooh, that's not bad. So all right, so 3 reversed and 1 upright. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. I'll do this last one. So the Knight of Cups. Aquarius and Pisces. Oh, here we go again. We have an invitation, creative, new opportunities, and proposal. Okay, okay, so we have, Aquarius and Pisces. All right. Let's see the Temperance. The Temperance is reverses center yourself and come back into alignment with who you really are. Focus on your inner peace, not what's going on around you. Yeah, center yourself and come back. Okay, Aquarius and Pisces, you have to do that too. Okay, there's no ifs where you can do that. Okay, just look at the bottom line. Okay, there is something going on. Okay, the Nine of Swords. Okay, you're experiencing deep inner turmoil, and as a result of your thoughts and mindset, yeah, you're basically feeling like that as well. And the Six of Swords reversed is You're resisting change and stick with familiar to you. It's not in your best interest. The change may have been your choice. Either go within, reform to yourself what you need to make this transition. This change may not have been your choice either. Yeah, you are. See, when I look at this, you are in a negative place. That's all I can say. Aquarius and Pisces, you are definitely into the long run, you know. But all it is where you have to um, dignify. That's a good word to say. Is where you have to dignify and look at the positive. Okay. Right now, when I see the cards, you are in a negative place. I guarantee you. Just give me a second. If you guys want to know what I'm drinking hot chocolate. It's good though. But anyway, back to the reading here. If we look at if we start from the start, middle, and end, you have to not look at the negative, but look at the positive. Okay, that's where you need to go. Don't look at where you're going to be. Oh, I'm going to be in the negative. Don't do that, because if you put yourself in a negative thought, you're going to say, forget it. I'm going to get the heck out. Then it's your choice. But I'm not making that choice for you. I'm just trying to help you out to get out of that negative energy here, because it goes to show you is where you have to look at things in a different way, in a different format, in a different way of making things happen. Okay, there is life at the end of the tunnel. That's a good word to say, because when you want to face the facts of having a rival or invitation or proposal or whatever it is, a proposal is like trying to get yourself to get someone to get married to you. You know, it's whatever it is. Okay, this is for Pisces and Aquarius. But you too have to understand where this is going. Okay, there is a life purpose where you have to look at things in a different way, right? If you are in a negative place, get out of there, right? If you want to think about the positive, get in there. But it's your life, not mine. Okay, it's not. But I'm trying to help you to move from the negative and get yourself into a positive, because I move my viewers around, which means I move from one viewer to the next viewer to the next viewer, like a triangle. Okay, because when I look at that, is where that's why I move people around. Okay, I move my viewers around, because when we look at the negative, that's one way. Okay, that's what the angle is, right? The triangle. If we look at the positive is up top, and the negative is at one of the corners. Okay, like a backwards L. Okay, this is the negative and this is the positive. We have to stay in the positive realm. Not always, but we have to. If we look at the negative, that's what the devil wants you to do, right? So don't have persistence. Take it as it go, right? Take it as a grain of sand, okay? Because the sand makes it all mud, okay? That's what it kind of is. But anyway, you have to just believe in that, because when you believe, you have to succeed, right? In order to succeed, you have to find the right solution to solve the problem at the same time, right? Like what goes around comes around, you know. And nobody has to cry over spilled milk. Okay, that's what That's what lots of old seniors are saying. But you know what I mean, okay? If we look at things in a different way, then we have to, okay? There's no even a purpose of how this is going, okay? We have to succeed so we can believe, and then we have to surpass in order to um, of the test, okay? Because when we look at the test, you think, oh, I'm going to fail. No, if you look at the test, you're going to pass, okay? That's what it is, okay? Because when you look at the negative, don't do that, because you have to look at the positive, all right? But before I let you all go, we have to believe so we can get this uh, positive work, okay? If we look at the negative, we think, oh my god, it's taking forever. Oh my god, it's doing this. I'm in a negative state. No, 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 no. Because when you look at that negative, you're stuck. You're completely stuck, right? The only thing that you need is where you have to have your phone and you can communicate. Communicating is the best thing that you can ever have. Okay, that's a good motivation. It's good to have to solve the problem or find a solution to solve the problem. Have have a social connection with your friends, family, your relatives. That can help you down the line. If you don't have that, and let's say you live alone, then you only have two people in your group. It will help you the long way. They can help you. Okay, you need support. You need help. Okay, but you know when you think is when you let's say for example you're saying, oh, what's my problem here, or I need help. They will help you. They will, but don't take it the long way. Don't. Um, because we have to understand how we are going to do, which means how can we think about the positive and not the negative. But when you're in the negative first and not get yourself and trying to get yourself out of the negative, then do that. Because motivation, prayer, meditation, ES, right, emotion switch, those are the things you have to look at because it will help you down the line. Believing in me, okay, because I make things happen where I look at the positive and don't look at the negative, okay? Because the evil spirit, the devil, his name, whatever it is, he's going to distract you. He's going to try to torment you. He's going to put you into a deep hole. Don't let him do that. Don't. Because in order to have validation, you have to succeed. That's all I can say is for Aquarius and Pisces. Okay? Just be calm, be kind, and stay safe. That's what it is. Okay? That's what the health official said. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. Because we have to be calm, be kind, and be safe. That's all of the three things that we have to do. Okay? And those are positives. But like I say, believe in spirited out, because when you believe in me, I'll try to help you as much as I can. Because, like I say, there is a time, there's a place where you have motivation, prayer, and just pray. Pray as much as you can, because there are ways to help and do things differently. Because when you look at the negative and you're stuck, then your life is going downhill. And don't do that. Don't. Just believe in your own self. Thank you very much.